What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Killer Instinct, composed, of course, by Mick Gordon of Doom fame. I believe Mick only did 2 seasons of this game, and then it was handed off to someone else to compose. Anyways, Mick Gordon is always a welcome, beautiful, wonderful addition. And I first heard him on this channel, and it's been just great since. This is Killer Instinct. The song is called Warlord, aka Spinal's theme. This character right here. I never played Killer Instinct, but I do know that Spinal has been in there since the beginning. So he's an OG character. I know that much. Requested by Aden, by the way. Let's just get into it. I don't care. It's been a while since KI, and it's been a while since Mick Gordon. So Warlord. Let's go. I expected it to sound kind of piratey, but who knows? Ooh, image fading with the song fading in. Got a little swinging. Oh, it's getting louder. Damn. Bass. I have no idea who's singing. Oh, I just remembered something. I'll tell you later. This is so chaotic. Oh. The reverbs. Spinal. Is that laughter? Dude. This sounds like a pure death. Oh my god, it sounds so good in my ears. There's still time. Oh. Get a chance to breathe. Sounds like the intro, I think. Did we loop? Those Mick Gordon build-ups, man. God. Sounds like a coliseum with the reverb. Are we gonna fade out? Ooh. Man, that was pure evil. I went into this thinking, because I know what Spinal looks like, right? He's right there. I've seen what it looks like. He looks like this pirate skeleton, basically. So I kind of had this sort of Pirates of the Caribbean type theme in my head, or shanty, of course. And in a way, it was like its own demented, twisted metal shanty with the big reverb vocals, but I wasn't expecting it to sound like so low end and like big chunky groove. That was interesting. Actually, before I forget, I should have mentioned this prior, but it's been a while, I forgot. From what I'm told in the comments, is that every Killer Instinct song, maybe not all of them, but I thought it was all of them, have the main theme of the game thrown in there somewhere. Like it's like an Easter egg in each song. I don't know if it's in each one, because in this one I was looking for it and I did not hear it. So if it is here, please timestamp it. But I did not hear it, and I was really trying. Either he hit it in some weird spot, or changed the key, or turned it down, but I didn't hear it. And so yeah, there's that. I have no idea who the vocalist was, or vocalists. I think it was the one though, but I don't even know what the lyrics were. I wasn't expecting vocals in this one, which is a cool thing about Killer Instinct, because it's like Doom. If you ever wanted to hear Doom music with vocals, you would listen to the soundtrack. So every time I think of Mick, I think of instrumental, but apparently, like, I guess I just forgot that Killer Instinct is a little more diverse as far as genres and doing stuff. Mick really, really, like, partied with this soundtrack in multiple ways. I think I heard laughter in this one. It was a little maniacal. The whole thing felt very uncomfortable. It was such a, like, lingering death type of sound. It sounded like torture. Something getting pleasure from torture type of thing. It felt and sounded bad in a good way. If that makes sense. The takeaway thing here was the low end, right? There's a whole chunky big boom, boom, which I think I don't know, because Mick is a mad scientist. I think that was a combination of an 8-string guitar and maybe some synthesizer work blended together. It had the sound of an electric... It sounded like a string, kind of, but like heavily edited. It's borderline almost didn't sound like a guitar, but it had electronic signals too, so it was kind of messed with. So I don't know what that sound was, but it was low and it was crunchy, but it was clear too. It wasn't like muddy. It wasn't bass where it was like too too warm sounding. It was just more like a feel. There was a whole lot of power in this one. This one felt like a chant, a big like get the boys and girls together and just, like cheer on this death happening or something. It felt really scary, really, I guess is the term. It just felt like the last thing you hear before you get like guillotined or something like that. One thing this is interesting. Throughout the entire song, I kept hearing this little like tick, 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 right? You could hear it a lot during the chorus, during that little breakdown section. It was like Spinal, which was cool, by the way. You could hear the little like tick, 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 whatever that was. I don't know what that was, but it kept reminding me. I'm like, this sounds like super intentional, as if it was like a skeleton sound, because we all know that's what Spinal is, right? He's a skeleton. For as much as I don't know about KI, it's just like how like everyone knows about like Sub-Zero and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I think if anyone who's ever even heard of KI, they know of like Spinal. He's kind of like one of those like memorable characters. So to me, it sounds like Bones. And that has to be intentional because he's a skeleton. So there's a whole lot of, and there's probably stuff I missed too. But on top of that, it was just a banger. I was just like moving my head and just having a grand old time. I'm going to be honest, dude. I don't think I'm ever going to not like something from this composer. Or Doom soundtrack or KI. Like, it's just sick. Like, you can just feel the blood, sweat, and tears of hours in composing. These things don't take minutes to make or something like that. This song probably could have taken months, not even weeks, months. Get it down, make it dynamic or all that, who knows, whatever. And as I'm recording this, I believe this is now 10 years old, right? KI was 2013, so it's 2023. Damn. But the sound is so good that you would never even know that wasn't just yesterday or something. I don't know. If we ever get abducted and the aliens check out our music, I think they'll like Mick's stuff. I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know. Something about Mick and just the craftsmanship gets me every time. Like so many. It puts a huge smile on my face, and I'll never forget that day I heard Doom for the first time here on the channel. The first time I heard KI. It's just always a cool thing, and he's a guitar player too. So I'm like, he's one of us, yeah. Anyways, that was Spinal's theme, Warlord. Let me know if you play this game or if you've heard this. If you're a fan of Mick Gordon. Is that a dumb question? Thank you, Aden, for the request, and thank you to the Patreon supporters that you see right here. There's still much more, well, not much more, but there's still KI to come and some Doom, so don't worry. And a big thank you to my Platinum supporters that are on Patreon that have expedited requests. Skip the line, basically. That's Kevin, Patrick, Terry, Vanadel, Callanan, Gardelane, Mushamary, Justin, Knox, and Triage101. Until next time, my friends, my name is Jesse. This has been The Auditorium. I will see you later.